Today we're going to explore the buffer tool as it applies to polygons, using the example of ponds. What the buffer tool does is measure a distance from the boundary of the polygon, creating a new feature that includes everything within that distance. So under geoprocessing we have the tool buffer. We have our input feature, which is ponds. If we specify a linear distance of 100 feet and accept all other defaults, this is our output. We have a polygon that includes all of the area within 100 feet of the edge of that polygon. But what this has also done is given us all the area of the pond itself. That may be something we want, or that may not be something we want. If we don't want to have all that area, we can repeat the process using the input feature ponds, linear unit 100 feet, and instead of side type full, which includes the area of the pond, we can select outside only. Accept all other defaults, and that gives us a new layer that includes only the area outside the polygon. So here is the area of the pond, and here is the 100-foot buffer around that pond. Now you can see that in some cases this buffer overlaps, and it's created two unique buffers, one there, one there. If we just want to know, is this location within 100 feet of any pond, we can do the same process again. Input feature of ponds, linear distance 100 feet, side type outside only, and now we can say dissolve type all. And what that's going to do is dissolve or blend together any overlapping boundaries. So if we turn those others off, we can see these areas are within 100 feet of any pond. And if two overlapping buffers intersect, they are merged together or dissolved. Now that covers the basic uses of buffer, but one of the most interesting things we can do is input a negative distance in the buffer field. And what that does is, instead of building a 100-foot buffer around, we can build or chew back a 100-foot buffer within, giving the interior portion of the lake or the forest stand or the parking lot or the property lot. So let's try that now. Input feature is ponds, linear unit is feet, and if we enter negative 100, then what we get is a list of errors that one shows that there is no area within these smaller polygons that can be considered to be negative 100 feet from the edge of one of these ponds, because the feature itself is so narrow. The feature itself is only 25 feet across, so if you eat back 100 feet, you end up with nothing, and that is not included in our new buffer. But what we do have is areas within our pond that are at least 100 feet away from any edge. And being away from any edge is very important to a number of situations, from deer that will not want to venture into the middle of a clear cut. They prefer to be around the edge. Or there's some species that absolutely depend on the edge, so you might wish to know where that is and maintain it. Many uses for the buffer tool, but in any case, you can then query, using location, which features intersect with the buffered area, whether that buffer is inside, outside, or both. Thank you for watching.